Hey there, friends. It's Pastor Derek back again with another daily dose of hope, or in this case, as we continue through our 40-day challenge, the Being Challenge. Now, the Being Challenge is, as many of you know, something that flows out of our first journey through this called the Red Letter Challenge, learning the words of Jesus. But the Being Challenge is the second step as we figure out how to apply the things that we have learned. Now, today's Being Challenge is in this time of choosing church. That's our keystone habit, the last keystone habit that we'll uncover in this series. And the phrase that he uses, that Zach uses to tie us into this is, nothing magnifies Jesus as much as when people grow in relationship with him. You know, as we look at choosing church, we look at what does it look like to worship. And worship isn't just about a time or a place or a congregation or a denomination. Church is about when two or more are gathered in my name. Church is when we gather together around the scriptures and we learn the things that Jesus teaches. Now, it's a God thing that day 35 in our Being Challenge happens to be on a Sunday when we were able to gather together for worship in person and online. But worship doesn't happen just on Sundays. Choosing church doesn't happen just on Sunday mornings at 8 or 10:30 or whatever time your church meets. Choosing church is something that happens every day as we gather together around the Word, as you open up the Scriptures and you study the Scriptures, as you seek solitude, as you offer time in prayer. But it also happens as you seek ways to magnify His name. That's today's Being Challenge. Magnify the Lord's name by being in a relationship with Him. Just take time this week as we prepare for Thanksgiving next week. Take time this week to look at what's going on in the world and the way God has created everything. He has done it in a way that just looking at it can bring awe. If you really pay attention to what's going on, the grass gets brown in the wintertime to preserve itself so that it can grow and be vibrant in the spring. Trees lose their leaves as it gets colder to protect them from the hard frost and freeze that's coming. These are all things that should allow us to, well, quite frankly, worship God, to choose church, to give Him glory and honor, and to magnify His name. So that's today's daily dose of hope. That's today's Being Challenge. Find a way to magnify God's name today and every day as you choose church. All right, that's it for today. Be well, my friends, and we'll be back again tomorrow. Have a great day.